you see that? That's a unicorn, and it's in my shop. Hey guys, Jake from Full Access UTV, and as you see, I got a unicorn. But we didn't get just one unicorn, we got 2 unicorns. And what do you want? We're gonna put a chariot behind these things? I don't know what to say, but hey. So we got 2 2023 KRX4 ESs, and we are gonna go to town on these. Everybody knows from watching those other videos why I've been so impressed with Kawasaki, why I sold my old Polaris 4-seater, and me and my family have only had the 2-seaters. It's not cool for family. The kids have really been lacking, and hey man, finally we got the 4-seater. Everyone knows I talk about this thing all the time. We've even done a video about it, and we have finally gotten it. So we've gotten 2. So we're gonna go through these things like crazy, do all these upgrades with cool sponsors and so on and so forth. But one of the things I want to talk about that I've been kind of going over this car just about as much as I can in our spare time, trying to get everybody's orders out. But it's like, what's the differences between the models? You got a base model, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that car, but it does not come with Fox live valve shocks. For me, I looked at, it's $1,000 increase, and you get Fox live valve shocks, and you get that TFT touchscreen display, which is, I mean, for $1,000. I mean, if you looked at that kind of upgrade on Polarises and things, I mean, I don't know what it cost you, 4, 5, 6 grand, whatever it's going to cost. That's a simple $1,000 upgrade. It was well worth it to me. So then the next version, you got the ES Special Edition, has a little bit different colors and stuff. It comes with a winch, it comes with a roof and other things, and it's another $1,000. But for me, we're going to ditch cage. We're doing a complete custom cage. The roof wasn't going to matter. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Hyphonic system, so we're going to do something else. So, you know, I was just not going to spend that other $1,000. But hey, whatever fits you, and, you know, give what you guys want. Of course, we're going to leave nothing alone on this thing. This thing will literally look nothing like it looks right now. But, man, I'm super stoked. We have all been waiting for this forever, and it's taken us some time to get it, man. But dude, the thing is finally here. I should talk about some of the things that I noticed driving it and taking out. It's got 8 miles on it right now. Bought it with 1 mile, and so we put 7 miles on it, and just light break in with the kids and stuff. But obviously, one of the first things, no bead locks. Not quite sure the thought process behind it, other than to keep the MSRP down, but. You know, and I think most families out there with 4-seaters maybe aren't beating on them too hard, so they didn't need the bead locks. So they got rid of them, but so obviously no bead locks. Other things I've noticed, a little simple thing I have Ann show you. It's like in between the shifter, they put in a little rubber plate so the heat's not coming up through as much. You know, and it's just a lot of little details and little tiny little trinkety things that I've noticed between the 2020s, 2021s, 22s, and now the 23s. But axle shaft nuts are really big, much larger than they were before. Just real small little things. Like they even got a little heat shield above the front diff. I think that's made to reflect the air and try to deflect it from into the transmission tunnel to keep it cooler. So I don't know. Of course, my wife right now is filming, and one of the first scenes, she's just so quiet. And I'm like, yeah, well, the engine's like another 26 inches behind us. So she's all, oh, so the kids are hearing it. And I'm like, yeah, well, but the truth is, it is quiet. It's noticeably more quiet than the 2-seaters, so that was something I noticed. But I have to say, the biggest thing I noticed, I was like, man, someone's listening. The clutching is completely different in this car. So difference between a 2-seater clutching and a 4-seater clutching is, on all the weights we do, we are completely opposite of basically what everybody else is doing in clutching, but we're adding weight. And it's very apparent that Kawasaki is adding weight, and this thing just drives away from a dead stop, whether it's in high and low. It's super easy, it's super controllable, and it feels like our cars after we've done all the clutch weight work. So, super impressed with Kawasaki on that, and I think it's a big, big come up, and I mean, definitely a move in the right direction. So, let's talk about moves in not the right direction. Kawasaki missed a bunch of things they still have not fixed. The front shock mounts, the rear shock mounts. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab a light. I'm just gonna start showing everybody, but come into the rear shock mounts. in here. Nans will show you. There is no change to these rear shock mounts. It is the same ID and OD on them as normal, but that's that. So coming up, A-arm guards. I'm about to run you over. So A-arm guards, don't really need to show you much. They're exactly the same as all the two-seaters. And if you guys watch any of those videos and stuff, you'll just notoriously see they just rip off, rear shock mounts rip off. And then, matter of fact, I'll jump in here and show you guys. The front shock mount too is actually identically the same as well. No change in material. Exact same OD around on the outside that rips apart. So hey, all the stuff that we're making for the 2 seats is now going to be working on the 4 seats, and as of right now, guys, we're gonna start checking it. We have all hands on deck. We're gonna start tearing into it, and just kind of, hey, we're gonna see what fixes. And then you have something to say?
Skid plates.
Skid plates, yes, skid plate, yeah. Dude, still beer can under there. Thank you. She's over here doing, like, I'm trying to think, I don't know what you're saying. So anyways, but yeah, so that's definitely a thing. You know, these are, it appears like everything for the 2 seat, the recommended upgrades, it's the same thing for the 4 seat. There is some changes. I noticed the rollover vent valve box is not behind the seats, so I'm gonna go figure out where that is. But clearly, first time putting gas in this thing, it at me, so I'm like, hey, it's the same problem, we know it, it's there. But other than that, guys, I just want to say, dude, I'm super stoked. We got it. We're working on this thing. All guys on deck. Super. Dude, we're trying to do a video. Anyways, I'll be there in a minute, but holy crap. Everybody who's walked in this shop has been like, what? Holy crap. Everyone knows. I mean, it's been months since the release, or maybe months, but almost, that feels like a year since the release, but it has literally been since October of 2020 that I've been wanting this car. So we're super stoked. Super ATV, Raceline, dude, Kawasaki, System 3, and honestly, mostly us. We're about to terrorize this car and show you guys some cool stuff. So look forward to a bunch of content coming. I'm gonna do a bunch of little videos on things about the car, show you some changes, show you some installs and all kinds of stuff. So hey, keep posted, and we'll have more videos coming. But again, Jake from Full Access UTV, you guys, thanks for watching. Stay updated. Please click that like and subscribe button. It's around here, and as Chris says, ring the bell. I don't know, I don't understand this bell thing, but hey, ring it, and me and my family much appreciate it. Hey, my phone's ringing. Thanks for watching.